Whew, I am having a hot girl summer, but not the type that Meg is talking about.
Uh-oh.
I am hot.
You have hot flashes over there, ain't you? Baby, we too young for that.
We're nearing. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Lisa.
And you're listening to Blacktivity,
a celebration of all things Black.
Black culture, Black history,
Black perspectives, and Black panache.
Celebrating our Blackness doesn't mean exclusion.
Everybody's invited, but you gotta come in and have a seat.
So let the Blacktivities begin. Hey y'all, I'm Shannon, and she is Lisa.
Woo-hoo!
And we are your Blacktivities host from the big GA. June is Black Music Month, so that's what we're talking about today. But I want to acknowledge our new listeners first. Shout out to you. But you know you're late, right? This is season 3, so you might have some catching up to do. Of course, our audience is mostly in the U.S. because we talk about U.S. history and issues. But Lisa, did you know that we also have listeners in Canada, India, Germany, the UK, Zambia, Ireland, Sweden, South Africa, Kenya, Mexico, Russia, France, Ghana, and Oman?
No, I didn't. Actually, I did not. That's amazing. Shout out to all of you guys. We really appreciate you, listeners. Really appreciate you, listeners. Since y'all listening, make sure you guys are following us. Start out on Instagram, Blacktivities Pod. Just come on, guys. Just come bring it on in. We're a family. Let's embrace it. Before we get on with the show, we really need y'all to share this information, share this love with all of your friends. That's very, very important. Okay. If you're listening, you're a part of this village, and it takes a village to raise a child. This is our child that we birth, so we need your support. Also, yes, we want to spotlight one of our Black businesses who's partnered with us for the Juneteenth drawing. We did a raffle, which was amazing. The feedback we got was really great. Special shout out and thank you to Mahogany Love and Services. This beautiful sister can provide any digital photocopy services such as business cards, flyers, brochures. She even goes as far as creating logos and assisting with building websites. Now, she is the true definition of queen of all trades because she's also a notary and have her own eyelash line that is available on DoorDash. Did you know that?
You can get eyelashes on DoorDash?
Yes, ma'am. You can go find her on DoorDash. Especially, there has been occasions where I was like, I wish I had some lashes to put on. But it's too late. I'm not going to go to the dollar store in this outfit I got on, my special outfits. But yes, you can DoorDash her lashes, which are amazing. Okay. So special shout out to you, Queen Mahogany Love. You guys, please follow her on Facebook or IG. That's Mahogany Love and Services. Tell her Blacktivities Pod sent you. Okay?
Yes, and we will put her information in the show notes. So check there.
Yes. So let's jump right into the Sax Facts today. Let's get in. Come on, share with us, Shannon. Embrace us. Share with us your knowledge. Let's go.
When I say every song that you've ever listened to was influenced by Black people in some way, I'm not blowing smoke. And we're going to break it down now. The foundation of all the music we listen to in the U.S. is either in sacred music, folk music, blues, or a combination of the three. So let's start with folk music. We talk about folk music, we're talking about traditional music passed down through generations orally. Slaves on their way to America were sometimes forced to perform their African folk songs on slave ships. The purpose of this was to improve the mortality rates on board. That was something interesting that I found. Enslaved people also used this music on the plantations as a way to communicate and keep their spirits up through field hollers, which were also called work songs. It was often a call and response type of thing, which is something that you might also hear in modern day songs. Other folk music used instruments made from things like animal bones and washboards or whatever it was that they had around, and this music led to ragtime, which led to jazz music, and influenced 60s protest music and hip-hop. And where do you think they got country music from?
That's a different territory. We ain't gonna go there.
Sacred music has been deemed the earliest form of Black music in America. Some of y'all are like, wait a minute, you just said that they were singing folk music. Yes, I did, but folk music came from African culture with Black people on the boats. So it's technically not the first Black American music. Sacred music would be like spirituals and things like that reflected Christian values, but also detailed the hardships of slavery and evolved into what we think of as gospel today. The other foundational pillar of music is blues. Birthed in the late 1800s from a new set of struggles and oppression, blues was a regional thing, and each region had its own unique sound and messages about life in that area. Those regions included the Mississippi Delta, Memphis, Chicago, and Southern Texas. Robert Johnson and Bessie Smith, Empress of Blues, were pioneers in the blues game. From these three genres came jazz, R&B, soul, funk, and rap. And each of these kind of have their own dominant eras. Jazz originated in New Orleans. It basically has genres within the genre. I personally am a fan of big band jazz, which also reminds me of my grandfather, who was actually a bugler during World War II. I remember him playing big band jazz as he was sitting and relaxing in his living room.
Wait, what's a bugler?
Like a trumpet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he played the trumpet.
Okay, thanks.
R&B is a mixture of jazz, blues, and gospel that began when Black people started moving from rural areas to the cities between 1916 and the 60s. That transition changed the message of the music to reflect what was happening in urban environments, social concerns, and a renewed sense of cultural pride that they tried to break in prior decades. The original queen of R&B was Ruth Brown, who had a distinguishing high squeak that Little Richard emulated.
Interesting.
What was special about this genre is that white people liked it too, so it somewhat broke through the color lines that were put forth. One could argue that it became a catalyst for some of the change that happened. And R&B is how we got rock music. Now, I know this is sax facts and it's kind of long, but like the preacher says, I'm getting ready to close. I'm getting ready to close.
Here we go.
I just got two more things I want to tell you about. Soul and funk came out in the 60s and 70s and gave a sense of energy and hopefulness to our people. Some pioneers of these genres included the Queen of Soul herself, Miss Aretha Franklin, James Brown, the godfather of soul, Sly Stone, and George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic. We're celebrating 50 years of hip hop this year. So rap was birthed in New York in the late 70s and early 80s. Rap's origins were related to dancing and parties and combined pretty much all the types of music we just discussed. However, the message changed during the mid-80s to reflect the hardships of living in the inner city. Another set of problems our community was facing at the time, which some could argue hasn't changed very much since. The impact that rap and hip-hop has had on not only Black culture, but pop culture in general is undeniable, especially fashion.
Yes.
But that's why Black music deserves to be celebrated. It has impacted culture and society in a major way. Jimmy Carter made June Black Music Month in 1970, but he never signed a doggone proclamation to make it official. It wasn't signed by a president until 2000. And Obama renamed it African American Music Appreciation Month in 2009. But I don't know anybody who calls it that. Do you?
No. Mm-mm.
So yeah, let the doors of the church be opened. That's Sax Facts.
Say amen. Yes.
Man.
I like how you kind of, you gave us a little rundown. I like that, starting from the beginning. That was dope. That was dope. So, with the Sax Facts, and I know it's a very sensitive topic. I know you kind of stated where country, where it kind of originated from. So, I'm going to ask you this boiling question, okay? Will we ever let go of Elvis Presley receiving credit when his style was from Black music?
That I feel like has been a point of contention.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, did you see the newer Elvis Presley movie?
No, I haven't seen it. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of canceled all of them when, they basically refused to give the recognition and where it come from. And then also, Elvis Presley ain't no different than R. Kelly, because I counsel R. Kelly because of his love and affection for underage little girls. And Elvis was the same way. So I think it's not fair that, he is glorified in this light when, he did some pretty shady stuff. So I feel like, a lot of people glorify him and make excuses, but come on, man. 14-year-old girls.
I feel that.
I don't care how good you sing, baby. I got girls. You come over here. It's Lorraine and Bobby all the way. I'm not playing. I don't give a damn what top 5 people can name your songs or where you fall on the Billboard records, baby. No, sir. No, sir.
As far as like him or giving credit to Black people, in that movie, they did address that he got his stuff from Black people.
Okay.
So, I feel like as long as you acknowledge it and you don't try to take it as your own, I can rock with that.
But that happens so much, though.
It does. But it's not just with music, it's with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
I'm going to just throw in here really quick, just to be petty. Kim Kardashian boxer braids. And then now we can move along.
That's your favorite thing to mention. I'm
sorry, man. That irked me. When they announced her 2 braids to the back as Kim Kardashian boxer braids. But go ahead. I digress.
Okay, Lisa, what song or songs do you feel like embody the essence of Black music?
Okay, so Black essence. So obviously when it comes to blues, I want to say the old school blues, but also you did mention the Parliament, okay? And that whole thing with George Clinton, because I'm going to tell you, my mom, she had a very interesting Saturday cleanup playlist growing up. Now, as music progressed, it did kind of change, but I'm telling you, it was something about the Parliament and George Clinton. That was a lot. And then I cannot shake Barry White, Practice What You Preach. My mom had that on repeat. And then, of course, you have like Bobby Brown, the earlier Bobby Brown, the bad Bobby Brown, that was hunching the stage. That was a very,
My prerogative.
Yeah, my prerogative.
Bobby Brown.
Right. So, we live by that now. I just don't hunch the stage. But it does. And I'm going to be honest with you. Growing up, though, I did find out that there's more than just R&B and hip hop and rap. So I started venturing out as I became a teenager, listening to other things. And as I start venturing out and listening to other things, I start picking out some of the things that was kind of relative to Black music. So, which I was like, okay, maybe that's the reason why I like it, especially sampling. But to answer your question, I would have to go back to George Clinton in the Parliament, and that era. That's
my mom and them's people too.
Yeah. Oh, we can't forget about Frankie Beverly and Mays.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, definitely them. I would say Earth, Wind, and Fire too.
Yes.
The Elements always got something on.
Growing up, I thought that it would be so dope. I even may do this now. If I can do like one of the old school videos, especially Earth, Wind, and Fire did. What's that? That do. And they was like, they had the little thing and it was going slow and it was like bouncing. You know how the computer screen used to bounce that little thing? Yeah. I want to do one of them videos. I may do one for my birthday.
I think you can't mention the essence of Black music without talking about Motown too.
I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have to.
The Supremes, Temptations, all of them.
You have to. They have to be mentioned.
And then people like Little Richard and James Brown. Like there's so many people.
The thing about it though is the music is so great, but when you sit down and actually look at the lyrics and see the things they were going through, they were going through it just like us.
They were.
If not even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it does make it very relatable. But let me tell you, it's amazing.
Yeah, I love Black music. Well, we did get to interview some people at Burr Park, and this is what they said about the music that they felt like embodied the essence of Black music.
My name is Robert Washington Jr.
Okay, Robert. Black Music Month. What song or music genre do you feel represents the essence of Black music?
Well, they just put Tupac on the star in Hollywood.
I saw that.
He represents the essence of a Black man now.
I'm Audrey Simmons, here from Dalton, Georgia.
All right, Miss Audrey. So, what song or music genre do you feel represents the Black essence of Black music?
Definitely like R&B.
Okay.
80s.
Okay.
Definitely. And some before that. But I think back to like Frankie Beverly and Mays, that type of music.
Okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. That type.
Okay.
Yeah, that genre.
You want to sing us a song?
I would, but get back to me in about 15 minutes.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Hi, my name is Sharon Clark.
Thank you for speaking with us today. I just want to ask you a question.
Okay,
Yeah?
sure.
Okay, so when it comes to Black music, okay, and what song or musical genre do you feel represents the essence of Black music?
Essence of Black music. Well, R&B, especially, and of course, one of my favorites favorite artists is Gladys Knight. And I don't know if you know, but there are other people that know that I like. That's my favorite go-to. When it comes to doing, singing at places. Yeah. So
I don't want to get your spot, but you can sing a Gladys Knight song.
Yeah.
Hit me with just a couple bars. Come on, hit me.
I've had my share of life's ups and downs, but life has been few. I guess you could say that I've been lucky. I guess you could say that it's all because of you. If anyone should ever write my life story.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate
No
that.
problem.
Baby, let me tell you, that was amazing, especially just to hear Miss Sharon Clark sing Gladys Knight. Oh, brought back memories. I'm telling you, that was part of my mama's playlist. It really was. It really was. So let's just have a little fun. So I'm gonna ask you this: what would your name be if you was a music artist?
Oh my!
Come on, what would it be? Do you think are you the type that just use just your first name? Like Kim. You know,
like Beyonce?
Yeah.
Shannon. I don't know. Oh, well, you call me Shay Bug sometimes.
Yeah, see?
That could be my music name.
Right. See, I want to be on a level, if it was me, I want to be on a level, you know how Prince went through that rebellious stage?
Oh, with the symbol?
The symbol.
The artist formerly known as Mona Lisa.
Yeah, no, I'll be the banker formerly known as Talisa. That way, and that's genius. That way nobody know what to call you. They ain't in your face.
It used to be that you had to put a Lil in front of your name. Now it's like...
They still do.
Now it's like NBA somebody.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Now, I'm not throwing shade at the music today. Yes, I am. I'd be damned if I'm finna be out here calling a grown man the baby. Now, don't get me wrong. His new song, though, it do have me rocking. I'll be gyrating in my seat on the way to work. But come on, it's just like the names aren't as... They don't use their real names. Like, what is up with that?
I think that's a rap hip-hop thing. Everybody has, like, this alias.
Yeah. And everybody is NBA or whatever.
Yeah, NBA or what's the other one? It's like...
It's so many.
In something. NLE.
It's so many. And I also want to put this out here again. I'm not trying to throw major shade, but I am tired of hearing that Pound Town song by this, her name's Sexy Red or something like that, Red Sexy. And it's like Pound Town. He finna take me to Pound Town. I'm like, sir, ma'am.
That don't even sound.
2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? My children in the car. It's summertime. All right? We not finna do no Pound Town nothing up in here. Okay? If we ain't talking about pound puppies, then we finna turn this off. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
They're not subtle with anything these days.
Right. But now again, I guess with music nowadays, they're more upfront. Because back then, when you go, now there's been some songs that I was jamming to when I was little, and as an adult, I played it, and I was just sitting here appalled. Like, I was singing this when I was little, or I was in the back seat. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. When you were little and you was in the back seat of your mom's car, did you ever close your eyes and act like, or look out the window and act like you were shooting a music video?
I don't know. I may have done that in my bedroom. I don't know.
Oh, it's been plenty of times. So I was in my mom's car. My mom was driving, or my dad was driving. I was in the backseat singing the song. And I look out the window like I was like shooting a music video.
I'm more of a like look out the window and dream and.
Oh no, I was shooting a video, baby. It was a movie.
I'm like, look up in the sky.
Right. She put on Can You Stand the Rain New Edition? I look out the window, sunny day, girl. Hey,
now, I would be crooning on that song, though.
Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing, baby. Nothing at all.
I hit that Johnny Gill part in the background.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing. Straight superstar. I had my little plaid sticking up. Borettes. Borettes. You couldn't tell me nothing. My mama was driving that brown Cutlass. I remember. It was a T-top. Straight videos. Mama, if I win the lottery, I'm going to buy you a new Cutlass. It was a tan Cutlass. T-top. You couldn't tell us nothing. All right. That's enough of that. But I do want to ask you one more silly question, though. Y'all know I like throwing in these little questions to kind of throw Shannon off a little bit. Shannon, where was you at when Cash Money took over for the 99 and 2000? Where were you?
I guess we were both at Dalton High
School. This is also a song that made it to my mother's Saturday cleanup playlist. My mother, shout out to her, because I'm going to be honest with you, in my house, music played a major part in how we were.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like that's with all households.
Yeah.
Especially when it came down to cooking With my mom and my granny, they was in the kitchen cooking. I mean, that playlist, I mean, that house was jumping, okay? But I have to say that Juvenile is one of my mom's favorites, okay? And I hope that I'm not the only one when it comes to your mom and rap music. But with my mom, she just turned 60, okay, back in January. We threw a surprise birthday party for her, okay? When she walked in, and I got this on my Facebook page, we told the DJ to play Mystical, the man right here, as she was walking in. She was like, first we surprised her, but when she heard Mystical, oh, it was a wrap. Now, again, maybe Mystical should be counseled as well, as many times I just found out, as many times he has been arrested for sexual assault. So I think I'm going to call my mother later. We're going to discuss this to see what we're going to do about this. But yeah, so music played a major part when it comes to, our childhood. It comes to our lives. Are you still an R. Kelly listener?
No.
No.
I absolutely canceled him.
Yeah. I mean, I did too.
I wasn't a big fan anyway.
Seriously?
No.
Now his music ride though. I mean, that man, come on.
Some of the songs, yes. But I wasn't like there are people who went hard for R. Kelly. I was not one of those people.
Yeah. And again, this is one of those situations where as an adult, I went back through and I started paying attention to some of the things he was saying. It was very questionable things. So, of course, I don't, R. Kelly, come on, nope. But I have to admit, and I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all, there is one R. Kelly song I cannot shake. And no, it's not I Believe I Can Fly. That song can kick rocks. It is Slow Wine. It's something about Jamaican music or this theme that makes you want a dirty wine. Girl, that's all right. How about this? Y'all pause it. Pause the podcast right now. Just listen to just maybe the first a couple seconds. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
No.
I'm promoting. No, we're not promoting R. Kelly.
No.
But there is with that one song that I can't shake. I have to listen to it all the way through, and then after that, I'm done. Is there any songs that you can't you just can't do? Regardless of R. Kelly, but anything you just absolutely not.
That one song, I was like, what are they saying? And then I heard Throat Baby.
Oh.
I was like,
Throat Baby.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. And
they play that regular.
They do.
Yeah, just regular. I was like, wow.
I was appalled.
They have no shame. But, I mean, what we're going to do is about being creative, right? Freedom of speech.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Doing too much.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for some fun?
Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's go.
All right, here's the Blacktivity.
Let's go.
All right, our Blacktivity today is called Hey, Mr. DJ. And so we're going to pretend that we are DJing the ultimate. I like that song. You're going to pretend that you're DJing the ultimate Black celebration. What songs are you going to play in the following categories? So we'll start right off the bat. What song are you playing to get these people hype?
Okay. Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It. Trying to find some song. This is how we do it. Yeah, that one right there.
I'm going to go with
Straight Rock.
Knock If You Buck.
Yes. This is true.
Or Tear the Club Up.
Yeah. But see, now you got to wait until people are borderline tipsy, but not 100%.
But then people get to fighting.
Yeah, just when they there, that way they just feel it. I'm a cat. Don't. Like, yeah, I don't know the lyrics, but you turn it on. I'm drunk. I bet y'all know it then. I'll be saying something.
What about to get them dancing?
So you got to start with the electric slide.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to do with that, or the Cupid shuffle.
Which version of the electric slide? Because, you know, we got several songs.
I like to keep it straight. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. With the lady singing.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep it simple.
Because they do the electric slide on the Beyonce song, too.
Yeah, this is true. She did, yeah. Okay. I say keep it simple. Because, I mean, we gotta make sure, hey, guys, we got to do our part and still play the classics. Like, we have to. We have to. Because it was, what's this one girl? It's some girl that just came out. She sampled Ludacris area codes. And she did an interview. I saw that. And they were asking her about it. And she had no idea. She said she had never heard a Ludacris area code song.
She lying. Unless somebody else wrote the song for her.
Of course, you know that's how they do it. They just go to the studio and be like, here, I got this song for you. You record it or whatever. They do it. But yeah, she's a younger girl, and she said she had never heard area codes before.
She definitely had the song written for her then, because that definitely was inspired by that song.
Look, Shannon, she said she lying.
Yeah. There's no way you can hear that song and not think about Ludacris.
She said she had never heard it before. And I was like, listen, this is what the world has come to.
They sampling all our songs now.
Yeah, all of them. That's the thing now. When you listen nowadays, it's like all of the music is sampled. Like it's hard to find something original.
But our parents would say that about our generation songs too.
Mm-hmm. This is true. You know what I started doing with my daughter, with Avery? If there's a popular song she liked, I would purposely play the original version while we're in the car just to see if she pick up on it, and she does.
Yeah,
she does. Challenge for y'all. Y'all start doing that with y'all kids.
I think a song that always gets me dancing is Poison.
Yes.
I can't hear that song and not do some kind of...
Right, something. Yeah, but my children, they still listen to that to this day. That's a part of their cleanup music.
Mine do too.
Mm-hmm.
But talk about questionable lyrics if you listen closely.
Right. Now, my older two, they know, but Avery don't know yet. We're going to keep it that way. It's still unicorns and sprinkles for now.
All right, what song are you going to play to get people crooning?
And if I...
Okay, that's a good one.
In love. That one.
Okay, that's a good one. I would say that Lenny Williams song. Girl, you know I
love you. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Everybody knows that one. Or probably Before I Let Go. Everybody knows that one. Oh yeah.
Too. Yeah, this is true.
What about if you want to make them feel in love?
Okay, so I'm toxic, right? And I know this song has nothing to do with being in love. Okay. But for me personally, it'd be Usher's Can You Get With It when he was younger.
Oh, I was like,
can you get with it? It's like that. You got to go back and listen to it. I know it's weird. And the lyrics, he's basically telling her like, look, I ain't looking for no long term, nothing. Okay.
That's not love. That is toxic.
But baby, I admit it, I'm toxic from the beginning. We already know this. We already know this. But it's just something about it to get you in the mood. Okay. All right. So for you, what is that song where you want to get them in the mood and you want to take your bae home? What's that particular
song? I mean, for some people, the obvious one would be Let's Get It On.
Right. All right. I'm going to throw some new music at y'all. It's not new, but if y'all not on Eric Bellinger, baby, he done wrote music for so many people. But Eric Bellinger, he came out with the song Goat. That's where everybody really started using that term goat a lot. He made a song out to his wife. His wife actually is a sister to Megan Good.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, but his albums, I'm telling you, fire. I went and seen him. My babe took me to go see him in Atlanta when he did his tour with Sammy and, you know, a couple. Oh, and that's when I seen T.I.'s son perform too for the first time. Fire. Okay. We ain't talking about the bad one, King. I would not. I'm sorry.
The oldest one.
No, the middle one.
Oh, he's the middle one.
Yeah, he's the middle one.
The oldest son.
No,
He's
no.
Son?
T.I. got 3 sons.
Yeah.
4 sons. I'm sorry. Hold on. He has one song called Henny and Crystals. And that was fire too. And then he has another song called I'm Not Ready, which is fire. The Money. That's his name.
Damani. Yeah.
So he got Messiah, which is the oldest one.
Okay.
Damani, King, and then there's another one. I don't know his name. Another one. He was real cute on the show. But yeah, Damani Harris, music fire. I just want to throw that out there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Eric Bellinger, he has one song called Drive By. Will get you in the mood, want to take you home to Bay. He has another song called Freaky Deaky. Fire. He talking about eating it on the table. And he uses it in a metaphor. Fire. That's all I'm going to say. Check out Eric B. Eric B for press. That's what he go by. Fire.
Janae Aiko has some good songs too.
I like her too.
What song would you play to help people move on from a breakup?
To move on? I'm toxic, baby. Poppy gonna stay with me. That's hard. To move on?
To the Left. That's a classic.
When It Hurts So Bad.
When It Hurts So Bad.
Yeah. Because I was going to say tell him, but she was like, tell him I need him. And that's begging the nigga to come back. So you tone it down.
Or, I don't with you.
This is true. You little stupid. Yes. Yes. Now, Big Sean and Janelle Yoki, that song, I Know.
Girl. What'd you say?
Janelle Yoki or whatever her name is.
Janae Aiko.
Whatever the baby girl name is. That song they got, I Know.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a nice song too. It's just when he said, I know you've been running on empty. Seem like you need a vacation. Come on, Poppy, where we go? I'm ready to go.
All right, last one.
All right.
What song is going to make them reflect on how wonderful it is to be Black?
Say it loud. I'm Black and I'm proud.
James Brown.
Yes.
Something off of Beyonce's album that she did that was like Lion King inspired. Brown Skin Girl, or there's a lot of songs on there.
There are. There really are.
Well, let's shift gears and go to Lisa's Pieces.
And I tell you, to my ears, you affect my way of thinking. Sometimes I stare off in space, wondering how you get the things I be saying. To my eyes, a beautiful sight of motivation. Each shake to the 808 proves my rhythm. It contributes to what has been taught. Taught to me, handed down, shared with me, to my hands. Figures to my fingers seem silly, but they work hard to floss the bands, even though the actual bands carried them all. To my tongue, my first kiss, I felt every word to my soul as you made me feel special, even though I never saw you again when that summer ended. I fell into a state to only remember the influence you have over me to this day. You set my mood. You set my motivation. You express every movement inside of me. Always there for me. A great example of how a mode is used often. You are the tone to my life. You are music.
Yes. Giving me brown sugar vibes.
Yes.
I am having a hot girl summer, but not the type that Meg is talking about.
Uh-oh.
I am hot.
You have hot flashes over there. Baby, we too young for that.
We're nearing. But anyway, there's so much more that we could say about Black music because it really has been that much of an influence on everything. But we ain't gonna hold you. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you learned something, and hope you'll tune in next week as we talk about Black fathers. I know Father's Day already passed, but every day is a good day to celebrate Black dads. And if you haven't already, follow us on IG. We're at Blacktivity's Pod. We love to hear from you guys, so feel free to DM us and tell us what you liked or what you don't like. Just keep it respectful. Until next week.
King and queens, keep doing big things. Let's go.